It's all about having integrity at the FBI. And it's like, dude, you are one of the most corrupt people ever in the history of the FBI, and you could be responsible for them having to close their doors. It's the same thing with all these people. Eric Swalwell, Adam Schiff. I mean, do they think nobody can see them for what they are? I mean, do they really think they can put makeup on a pig and tell you, it's your future wife?
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
Is that it appears to me that FBI Director Comey prevaricated when he was specifically asked by Senate Judiciary Chairman Charles Grassley about whether the FBI would utilize information from a third-party source in the request for a warrant. And he said, "Oh, I don't know." No, he did know. He knew completely. And therefore, I think he lied. I would recommend that Senator Grassley send a referral to justice for Mr. Comey. This is yet another massive lie that this sanctimonious phony who has all these platitudes on his Twitter feed, as opposed to facing the fact that he's a wanton criminal and perhaps the most corrupt FBI director since J. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah, I mean, and J. Edgar Hoover, people credit him for basically creating the FBI for what it is. Comey could be the one that ends it. How about that? Wouldn't that be some justice? And, they always cite how tall James Comey is. He's like 6'7" or whatever. He looks like a giant bunny rabbit or something. But that just makes him a big liar. That just makes him a big, tall liar to me. And it really is funny how he goes on Twitter and he's like sending out all this virtue like, oh, it's all about having integrity at the FBI. And it's like, dude, you are one of the most corrupt people ever in the history of the FBI, and you could be responsible for them having to close their doors. It's the same thing with all these people. Eric Swalwell, Adam Schiff. I mean, do they think nobody can see them for what they are? I mean, do they really think they can put makeup on a pig and tell you, it's your future wife?
Well, the really sad thing here is it denigrates the honest men and women who do work for the FBI, who believe in the rule of law, who go by the rules, who are only trying to do their job and do it honestly.
Yeah, it wasn't Trump that had the morale down at the FBI. It was Comey.
Well, because the agency's been completely politicized. Look, at least J. Edgar Hoover broke the backs of domestic communists. He at least had a track record of achievement. This has become a political organ that was manipulated by the NSA. Tomorrow, Owen, I want to get into the role of Ben Rhodes, the NSA director under Barack Obama. That criminal is yet to be exposed, but that is the man behind the curtain pulling all these strings. And the revelations about Steele writing a second memo and getting it his directions from the Clinton people, but to the Obama NSA and the Justice Department, we're going to break that down for the InfoWar audience tomorrow.
Yeah, that's going to be really interesting to look into, especially because to me it looks like Admiral Rogers at the NSA, who would have been there, I believe, with Ben Rhodes too, is kind of working with Trump, not necessarily, in support of him or anything like that, but just doing his job with integrity. And I think he was the one that first told Trump about the treason of the Obama administration illegally spying on him. So who knows what kind of intel he might have on Ben Rhodes. So we look forward to hearing from Roger Stone tomorrow on everything that is Ben Rhodes at the NSA. Good to have you back, Roger.
Great to be here, Owen.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.